I've been all in and out of prison from 13 to 27. I burnt every bridge. I was in a hotel, prostitutes, cocaine, and I woke up and I was crying like a baby. I was
Wow.
27 years old, sobbing. I tapped out. I prayed to God in my cell and I went asleep and I was vibrating from head to toe. I woke up next day, it was just different. I give the officers the TV. I told them I didn't want it. I'm reading the word of God. I'm meditating. And I called my wife up now, because she used to sell a load of cocaine, like big in Spain, Marbella, rah, rah. And I called her on a visit and I said, Mel, if you still want to do that, then you can't be with me because I'm not doing that anymore.
Okay, Dwayne, how are you, man? Everything going good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Nice,
Yourself?
man. Man, and your story is pretty crazy. I'm watching some of your videos and from 13 years old with all the crazy shit you've been into and
Yeah.
it's wild, bro. You got like well, both of us should be dead or in jail somewhere, but we're here by God's blessing. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's right. By the grace of God.
You're obviously pumped to be able to help other people out that are kind of going through your thing. What made you make this radical transformation? Like when you were did it happen in prison?
Yeah, it was the Spirit of God. It was Jesus in my prison cell.
Yeah.
So I prayed out. Yeah, I've been all in and out of prison from 13 to 27. I burnt every bridge. I was in a hotel, prostitutes, cocaine, and I woke up and I was crying like a baby. I was 27 years old, sobbing, and then I went out, got myself arrested because prison was my safe haven, healthy, eat food, and they go to the gym, etc. But this time, I prayed out, and I'd been to the chapel, I've been to the Alpha course, and I used to pray, I used to get healthy, have a relationship with God, but I'll go back into the same environment. So then it would just die, the light would go out. Then eventually, I tapped out. I prayed to God in my cell and I went asleep and I was vibrating from head to toe. The only feeling I can explain, because I took every drug under the sun, was pure ecstasy running through my body. And then I woke up next day. I was just different. I give the officers the TV. I told them I didn't want it. I'm reading the word of God. I'm meditating. Then I started changing people's lives in the prison, healing people, getting them off of drugs. And then just started from there. Then I called my wife up now, my missus at the time, because she used to sell a load of cocaine, like big in Spain, Marbella, rah, rah. And I called her on a visit and I said, Mel, if you still want to do that, then you can't be with me because I'm not doing that anymore. And she said, okay, well, what if I give the business or the line to someone else and still take the money? I said, nah, it don't work like that. Anyway, she sacrificed it. All the cars, all the money, ended up with nothing, working with her friend. And then obviously she got baptized as well. I told her to go and get baptized, and then the rest is history. I got out, we got married, and then we started.
How long ago was that?
That was 10 years ago when I got out of prison. So 2012 to 14. I got out of jail 14. I was back in jail, with keys 2 years later. I started tapping into the power and the grace of God.
Oh, you were back
with contracts with the Ministry of Justice, with the government, like next levels.
It's just crazy. It's crazy when how old are you now?
I'm 40 now.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I grew up in an environment with a lot of drug dealers. My brother and I, like, the only people that we saw were that made any money were people that were hustling. They were straight hustlers. My sister's boyfriend was one of the biggest drug dealers in our state, and I thought all that was normal. Now I look back at my life and I think, how unnormal did I grow up? It's the craziest shit. But I'm so grateful and blessed because it helps us be able to, like, I can talk to anybody, whether they're freaking an active criminal or they're somebody that's got their life changed or a doctor. It doesn't matter to me.
Yes, skill sets.
One of our guys was addicted to heroin for 16 years, opiates, all these crazy drugs, and overdosed 4 times. And he's been one of our top producers here in our company. He works for me. He made $1 million last year, and he's been here for 3 years. And nobody would ever think that would be the guy to go and do it. When we met him, he was 140 pounds. He's 205 now. He's jacked. He looks like Superman. But you know what, though? His power is just like yours. He can talk to anybody. He's a chameleon.
Yeah, that's it. It's crazy how God, he says that he will use all things for the good for those that love him, isn't it? So
100%.